Doyle actually had this house built for him, put all his own input into this house, and it was very much built as he wanted it to be built. You've got the large rooms for the family downstairs, the billiard room, as I mentioned, the drawing room, the dining room, his study, etc. And as you come up onto the top floor, you've got the small servants' room, small fireplaces, little narrow staircases going down to the kitchen. It's very much a microcosm of the age, but if this proposal goes through, they will effectively render this house into a terrace of three separate houses. It will be an absolute tragedy. He did some of his major work in this house. He wrote The Hound of Baskervilles in this house. He resurrected Sherlock Holmes after dropping him 10 years previously over the Reichenbach Falls. The Return of Sherlock Holmes, 13 short stories there. I would say that Doyle did some of his major work in this house, and when he left this house in 1907, I would say his best work was probably behind him. He had very many of his literary and artistic friends visited him in this house. Just before he left this house, probably the most famous visit here was Bram Stoker came up to this house. And in the drawing room downstairs, you had the creators of probably the two most, or certainly two of the most iconic characters in all fiction. Conan Doyle with Sherlock Holmes, and you had Bram Stoker with Dracula. And this all happened in this house. And I think it would be absolute tragedy, the first order, and actually architectural sacrilege of a major order as well, if this whole house is carved up into three separate houses, when it's going to cost far more than just renovate the house and sell the house as it stands.